All in favor, raise your right hand and say aye. Aye, unanimous vote. We were in executive session to take action regarding project P 2373, which was taken as information only, and also to take action taken regarding employment, appointment, compensation, promotion, discipline, or release of an employee was taken as information only. Any councilman have any comments they'd like to make?
I have a comment. The Fort Lawn Community Center has got summer art camps going on. It's for the K-5 through the 5th grade and 6th grade through 12th grade, and this runs all the way through the end of July. And if you want to enroll your kids in the summer art camp, just call up the community center at 803-872-4491. And I was in there this morning. We were finishing up on the food distribution we had, which is also organized by the Fort Lawn Community Center. It's a county-wide food distribution, but I was taking some paperwork up there, and these little old 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds were ripping and running all throughout that old building, and that was just a wonderful sight to see. All those kids getting something from that building like they have for so many years before, and I think the Fort Lawn Community Center should be commended for all the work they do.
All right, anybody else? I would like to bring up one thing. I was contacted by a constituent over the weekend. I guess everybody heard about the death that we had, and it was drug related over this past week. And this person contacted me about having havens for these people to gather in places like that, in abandoned buildings, abandoned mobile homes, and this other type of people can go and hide out or whatever. So I don't know what we can do as far as solving this problem. As far as these buildings, I don't know if they have owners or are they off the tax book or what. But is it anything that we can do about situations like this for abandoned buildings and stuff? Because this was a terrible thing that happened, and there is concern in the county about havens like this for that type of stuff to breed.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman, there is, and we have codes that relate to abandoned property, abandoned buildings, and I've actually, we've started some conversation with Chief Deputy Tate and myself, and then Mr. Levester, and I spoke while I was out of town, actually, and so we're looking at maybe a process where the best source of that information really comes from the deputies that are out there patrolling, and they see these places. They go into these places and deal with things. They know where these are, and a way for them, a process for them to report to us and for Mr. Levester and his staff to then investigate, through follow our code, but through notification of the owners, and to go and let's look, are they in compliance on these properties, or are they out of compliance on these properties? So there's some things we can do, but agreed, I think that's a project that we are looking at starting here relatively as we speak. So I'm glad you brought that up.
I think this is a county-wide problem. It's a statewide problem, countrywide problem with the drugs, and people that are homeless and addicted to drugs, they go where they can get shelter. And that's just something that has been going on for a long time. Every year we try to count the homeless people in the county, and they're hard to count because they'll hide from you. And they have tent places where they pitch tents out in the woods. It doesn't take much to be a haven for them. And I think dealing with the drug problem, the Sheriff's Lead program, I think is one step towards it. But dealing with the drug problem is another big step. It's going to take the whole community, not just the county, but it's going to take every citizen of Chester County to care about this and to make a difference, I think.
Well, maybe what I would like to see happen is for the sheriff department to report back to us how many type of facilities like this are out there that is a haven for this type of drug use and whatever, homeless and whatever. So, and after we once get a list up, maybe we can come up with a plan to alleviate them through the property owner or through the county taking the initiative to remove these and maybe charging it back to the property owner. I know there's programs out there that'll do that. So I'd like for us to move forward with this and try to get something done, because there is a lot of concern out there for amongst the citizens of Chester County to eliminate these situations before, especially before something else, especially in a death happen again. All right. Any further comment? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Need a second?
Second.